welcome back. This is match number 2 of the night. This is Group H. We have another TVT. This is an all Terran group. Right down here in Vonnie Research Station, our map number 1. I am going to introduce to you guys our third Terran player of the night. It's All Inspiration's Canary, wearing the purple Terran.
And up in the top of the map, from my own team, Deadly Gaming, it is our green Terran player. He is Maverick.
Maverick. Excellent namesake, in my opinion.
Top Gun school. Yeah.
I mean, I really hope Maverick takes us all the way to the danger zone this series. That's what I would love.
He's just going to stay above the hard deck. He did a little scouting on Canary's build orders through his match history and commented to me before the game, this guy seems a little cheesy. And that is definitely the description of Canary.
Yeah, I mean, playing in the CTL, running into various members of All Inspiration, I mean, their clan tag isn't all in for no reason. It's not just a clever play on words with All Inspiration. They also all like to all in a little bit.
They most certainly do. And SCV coming in here, you can see even going for that single little poke at the Marine, because that 5 damage could very well mean something. And it is a Reaper coming across. Yeah, the issue is that it becomes so predictable that this is the response.
Yeah, I mean, you can play so aggressive.
Yeah.
And do builds that, like, no matter how good your scouting is, it's still hard to hold. I don't really see that out of Canary this game. And just the one barracks pumping out Reapers. I mean, this is pretty easy to hold, even if you don't see it coming at all. When you get like the 3 barracks proxied that are pumping out all Marines, like, it's still so difficult to hold sometimes. But yeah, Canary is just gonna run into a brick wall here in Maverick. I think he's very prepared. Not even patrolling his Marines here. He's manually moving these back and forth, waiting for Reapers.
Yeah, pulling back the damage one here. Reapers will come. There's a bit of a wall behind the mineral line. Oh, he could have finished one, but didn't target fire it down. But with the Hellion out now, he's
Maverick's
going to
go chase it down with the Hellion, though. And yeah, both Reapers are going to go down here. Going to pick up that last Reaper there. Excellent play from Maverick here. Very, very solid, confident defense here.
Yeah, I don't think he lost a single thing in that.
Yeah, he's not too far ahead.
The only thing he lost.
Tech tree fleshed out, but Canary does have his second base down, halfway done now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I expect he's going to, actually, he's supply blocked here temporarily for about 10 seconds. He is trying to get a medevac out to go and do a drop. And it actually could work out pretty well. Yeah,
I mean, this is an excellent map to elevator in up that main ramp, or up the main cliff when the main ramp is well defended, or into the natural base across that gap. Especially since Canary is so light on units, especially on things that will be able to defend this drop. His starport's only halfway done now, so Canary scans and see what's going on in his opponent's base. So he's got to have some idea that this is happening, and Maverick actually just abandoning this plan, getting chased back across the map. He's going to load up 2 Hellions, maybe going for that third one. Nope, he's just going to stay home and defend. I think he's afraid of what Canary's planning.
Yeah, he now scans to confirm that the natural is down.
These mirrored scans are pretty great.
Yeah, scan to confirm the natural is not down. He shouldn't have needed the second, I guess, scan, because he saw the time that the command center was started in the middle, unless he thought that that was the third base coming out. But actually, Maverick, despite not taking damage, has just allowed himself to get 10 workers behind, just by not building them, by not getting the natural in place.
Yeah, he's actually still not building SCVs off his main. He's got a lot of idle time.
Yeah, he's been cutting them a lot. Yeah, he's been preferring almost everything else.
Hit a timing maybe with the medevac siege tank and stim. But yeah, just really severe SCV cutting. He's got 3 SCVs in one gas and 1 in the other. It's actually slightly more efficient if you have 2 and 2 than having 3 and 1. It's barely more efficient, but still something. Resuming SCV production now, but really interesting. Dropping here in the natural in the bottom right is Maverick.
Yeah, and he chose to drop the Marines as opposed to the Hellions. So usually you'd get someone drop the Hellions, and you leave your Marines at home to defend. He did the opposite there.
Yeah, and he gets 3 SCV kills for 2 Marines. Coming into the main now, yeah, he's not going to be able to get anything done with these Hellions in position to just snipe the Marines one by one as they come out. So Maverick, his drop aggression is going to kind of fall flat here, dodging around that Viking as it moves in position to put some hurt on that medevac. But now that he has a tank done and stim nearly done, he's going to be able to move out and put some pressure down here on this main ramp of Canary. And Canary's actually moving out as well. If either player catches the other one out of position, this could be very disastrous.
Both of them basically seeing each other, but no real reaction yet.
Yeah, they're both going to fight over this watchtower. Siege tanks are in range of each other right now. Actually, Maverick electing not to siege, just moving in.
Yeah,
he's going to clean up most of Canary's ground
forces. I think that
is
the right decision.
Yeah, takes down the siege tank with the landed Vikings, and the Marines and Reapers are going to take out what Maverick has here. So they both kind of cancel out in the mid-map. But Canary loading up a drop. He's going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to this natural, I feel like, since Maverick lost most of his forces there.
Yeah, there's just nothing left to fight this fight. There's only 14 army supply here. Some of that is the medevac itself. The tank comes out, but he is landed now. Fortunately, Canary was originally just going after the orbital itself, not the workers. And he'll now skim down.
3 right now. Yeah. With only 1 Marauder and 3 Marines here to fight this off, though, he's just going to start losing so many SCVs.
Where's his tank? His tank didn't actually come with
the Viking.
No. Love seeing Vikings actually picked up.
He got loaded Vikings into this medevac here. Not often you get to see that.
We've only got 16.
A fantastic lead here, up 46 supply currently. He's in fantastic shape with that drop there, killing off 12 workers and a decent amount of what Maverick has at home to defend. I mean, this continued aggression, either sneaky stuff in the back or just a brute force push through the front is going to be really effective, especially since he's getting up his 3rd command center now. We're kind of seeing this asymmetry here from what we saw last series, where one player is just able to get up in bases, up in tech, and up in supply and walk away with the game.
Yeah, I think he's now going to once again drop on this position, guarded by this tank. The tank will be brought forward.
Nice. The 3 Vikings providing a nice, decent amount of protection here. I'm actually going to take down that medevac if Maverick accidentally moves in range of them. Now with 2 tanks sieged over here, SCVs are going to get pulled, and they're going to take this down and clean this up. But Canary getting a decent amount more damage done here. 7 more workers killed. Now he's up 40 supply. Just looking great here.
It's all workers. Yeah, it's interesting that it's still all workers. By the time Canary actually puts his production into full gear, it'll be scary, but right now their armies are actually just remarkably even for some reason. He's going to drop on this tank, which will go down, I believe. No, he may save it. Yeah.
Just barely. Actually going to lose the medevac as well.
Medevac. Yeah.
And Maverick's upgrades are coming along here, getting +1 attack with the combat shields just finishing. Canary's +1/+1 is actually slightly behind, but he is also getting the armor upgrade in addition to the attack upgrade, whereas Maverick can really only afford the 1 upgrade right now.
Yeah, Maverick gonna come in with a little group of Marines here on the left-hand side, but run immediately into a tank.
And it picks up a pair of workers there. Yeah. Delays the sensor tower, but yeah, it really wasn't worth it. But he does see that his opponent has the established 3rd, and he does see how behind he is. His 3rd is already on the way. He's about 25 seconds from finishing and being floated over. But Maverick's economy is so far behind that he's just going to get lapped by Canary here, I feel like. Eventually, Canary's army is just going to be so massive that he's just going to be able to A-move here.
Yeah, I think that definitely is shaping up to be the case. Um, and there's just nowhere to come in and harass Canary either. He's even adding more turrets. He's added the sensor tower on the left-hand side. He's going to be able to see everything that's going on. Maverick is moving up to the middle of the map with his force, but it is just becoming smaller and smaller as Canary's assembles.
Yeah, Canary's up 16 army supply currently and 40 worker supply. So Maverick would need to get massive, massive crippling damage done here. Canary actually scanning the gold base to see if his opponent is taking that. I think that would be Maverick's best bet here, is to try and do that. He's going to be able to siege this low ground here and establish a beachhead here into Canary's main, but by the time he gets anything done with this, Canary's going to be in position to just crush it, I feel like.
Yeah, Canary now here on the low ground. Kind of a reversal of positions, but the last tank will fall. And yeah, Maverick running around doing what he can with the remaining forces, but there's just no way to replace this. Yeah.
There's some nice pickups with that drop, but I mean, he wasted 2 medevacs and 2 tanks and a whole bunch of bio to get that done. And he really didn't get that much done. Now he's down by 80 supply. And the army supply has swung drastically in the favor of Canary since his economy and production are so much greater. I mean, Canary's producing 9 Marines at a time, whereas Maverick's only producing 5 at a time. And then they're at 1 tank apiece and 2 medevacs apiece at a time.
Yeah, and basically a doom drop coming in here.
Yeah, Maverick can't afford the massive amounts of defenses that Canary does. So yeah, this drop is going to come in and annihilate the natural. With the reset siege tank count that Maverick ended up with, losing those 2 tanks there, he doesn't have that much to defend against this. And the siege tanks, with the superior upgrades of Canary, are just going to swing this battle in his favor. Yeah, Canary losing the force on the left, but his force on the right is just going to do so much damage right now in the main. Yeah, this is too big here. Yeah, he's down in supply now, and Canary losing a decent amount of Marines to that siege tank fire. He's just going to end up cleaning it up, since Canary got a little overeager there and moved into the siege tank fire. He could have just camped that production a little longer, but he's so far ahead, those kind of little decisions that, like the little inefficiencies are totally fine. Maverick preparing a counter drop on the right side to send over now. And he's going to find that gold base at Canary that's trying to be taken now. But he would need to kill that and about 40 SCVs to find himself anywhere even near back in this game.
Yeah, he's just running out of time and space here. The tank count, while it's never fully accumulated, there are 4 of them now for Canary, and there's just no way to get in on him. He's dropped at the gold. Canary will eventually just cancel this or let it die. Let's see.
Yeah, let's die. 1,200 minerals in the bank. You can kind of let that happen.
Yeah,
he's just
going to be able
to aid this force now.
No tanks. There's nothing to hold this. The Maverick really good at actually splitting his bio, but there's just too much here.
Yeah, I mean that was a fantastic Maverick.
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent micro, but he's just gonna be able to walk over here, fly over here with the medevacs, drop on top of the tank, and clean up Maverick's defending forces here. And Maverick has no more tanks. He's down to 2 Marauders and 7 Marines, most of which is down in this drop in the bottom right. And he has to tap out here. GG.
We are here on Inferno Pools for game number 2 of this TBT. We have over on the left-hand side of the map from Team Deadly Gaming, it is our green Terran player looking to come back into this series. He is Maverick.
Yeah, Maverick kind of finding himself behind against his opponent over here on the right side in the last game. Just digging himself a hole that he could never quite make it out of. Canary looking to show us another strong game here to take a 2-0 win in this series. It is all inspirations Canary wearing the purple trunks on the right side of Inferno Pools. Actually the exact same positions as we saw in the first series here.
Yeah, indeed it is. And
Canary with the later scout, but it is going for the right position.
The right way. It can help the cheesier play too, if that is in fact what he's up to, but he doesn't look other than the fact that obviously he's getting a factory could lead to a number of things. He hasn't
Mhm.
done, say, like proxied barracks or anything super weird. He's getting Marines out now,
And this
and
SCV
both
in the
players
main
doing basically the same thing.
should go down. Yeah. So Canary gets the
Does
scout off,
indeed.
loses the SCV. And Maverick's just now getting his scout off, and these two Marines here at the ramp should be able to deny at least a full-on scout.
Yeah, he'll see the factory at least, see the timing of the second gas, and that's as good as he can hope for there. That's pretty much his
Mm-hmm.
everything anyway. Um,
Yeah,
will not see the tech lab and starport going down right afterwards, but he may know that again from the refinery timing.
yeah. Canary not playing super cheesy so far. I mean,
Yeah,
this Cloak Banshee play is not that uncommon. I mean, I wouldn't call this cheese in this matchup. Um,
yeah, pretty
so I don't know
normal.
if Maverick's going to overcompensate for that again. He's getting a second command center immediately this game. Not as
Yeah,
fast as it could be, I guess, but pretty fast before his starport. So he's definitely not going to be quite as timid in this game, I think. And I love
yeah,
this
and cloak
positioning of his
starts right
the
away.
Sim City by Canary. Yeah, landing that starport on the tech lab. He's got his buildings arranged
Yeah,
here so that like a Hellion run by would do minimal damage. He's got this nice wall around his command center. I love that kind of play, especially since he has his wall naked. There's no supply depots there to raise.
yeah,
It's really nice.
yeah, for sure. It is important, and yeah, like you said, he's not starting a command center himself, so this time it may end up being Canary who ends up economically behind. And we're going to
Mm-hmm.
have the starport swapping onto a tech lab for Maverick. And yeah, when you do a later one, it very often is a Raven, and that's what's coming out.
Yep, and the Raven's going to be fantastic. This is why getting that Raven is standard, in case your opponent's going for a Cloak Banshee, especially when you see that second gas timing and you aren't able to follow up scout to know for sure what your opponent's doing. Really important to get that Raven out first, so you don't take
Yeah.
critical damage from that one Banshee. And that Banshee's halfway there now. It's going to be able to move in, hopefully get a couple kills, especially with Cloak finishing up now. And Canary starting his tech lab now and getting that second base. Not looking to end the game here. No one base all ins out of Canary. Not sure if Maverick is expecting that sort of play out of him, especially with that defensive in base command center. Banshee's cloaked, but the Raven's already here in fantastic position to defend against this, and the Marines are just going to slowly pull this away. Banshee getting one SCV kill, one Marine kill. Not able to do too much, but that's fine. This isn't that huge of a commitment to that, so he's not too frustrated with only getting the 2 kills. It's not as good as he would like, obviously, but
No.
now with the Viking
Yeah,
out
for
as
sure.
well, yeah, this Banshee's not really going to get much else done, I don't think.
Yeah, and again, I feel that a lot of the like Canary once again has a worker lead, but it's not due to damage being done. It's due to Maverick not making them. He's just done a lot of cutting of that, whether that's to get particular pieces of tech up. Well, it is, since he doesn't have that much money. It's not like he's floating minerals or anything, but he's chosen to cut a lot of workers.
And Canary getting ready to put on this siege tank pressure here on the natural, and nothing's in position here in the natural. He's going to be able to get in position to contain Maverick to his main base. This is fantastic for Canary,
Yeah, and
especially
there's this
with
very
this
slow
slightly
reaction
later
here so
natural.
far. Yeah, he will have
He's
to
gonna
pick
pick out the
up here.
Viking. Oh, excellent play from Maverick, just
Hunter
getting
Seeker.
down to the bottom of this ramp immediately, rather than waiting for Canary to get in perfect positioning. He's going to be able to break this right away with that Hunter Seeker doing initial damage to that tank anyway. Excellent play from Maverick there. Very excellent reaction to that. That could have gotten extremely hairy for him, but just fantastic play. Canary's reinforcements have to turn around and go back home now. Very well done. Needs to repair that command center so it doesn't burn down, but I
Yeah,
think
he
he'll catch that in
does.
time.
He's got a little time, but still. Okay, he is now.
Yeah, you don't want to... There he goes.
Okay.
He's got it repairing now.
Yeah.
Canary following
Still
this up
though,
with his
putting
second and third
himself 10,
barracks.
10 SCVs behind now. Little drop comes in at the natural.
This will
Will
help make up that
clean
10
up
ACV
some
difference a little bit.
SCVs. Yeah.
He gets 5 with that.
The Viking may catch
Viking's
this.
going to push it away. I don't think he's going to get that kill, but with the boost, it's going to escape. Yeah, Maverick adding on his barracks at the exact same timing as Canary. They're not going to really find either one of them is not going to have a crazy production advantage here over the other. Canary doesn't have any tech lab for his barracks yet, whereas Maverick has already got stim started. It's halfway done now, and with +1 attack started, that is going to be Maverick's main advantage here. Canary just now landing his barracks on the tech lab. So Canary is going to be a little bit behind in the marine upgrades, which probably by the time Maverick's able to make something happen, that advantage is going to evaporate, especially if he doesn't know for sure the timing of Canary's upgrades. But with a double eBay down from Canary again, eventually his marines will be in better shape once the base upgrades of stim and combat shields are completed.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly the case. And yeah, but still about that 5 worker advantage. Both of them now taking the 3rd gas at the natural. Army's just about similar between the two.
A couple marine difference.
Is that tank actually stuck? Yeah, it is. He's gonna, he fixed the rally point there, but there's a tank that was rallied into a loop of buildings.
Yeah, the addition of the add-ons, that's so frustrating when that happens, especially when Canary's doing this like really, really tight Sim City with his initial buildings.
Yeah.
It can be really easy to just accidentally cordon yourself off and
that's
end up with the
interesting.
siege stuck.
I think it's funny he put it back. I think he decided he liked that. Because it's inaccessible, he actually dropped the tank back in there. And that's actually not too bad either if it's going to be covering against drops in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, that nice little niche for the siege tank there. And I'm not sure if Maverick is intending to be super defensive. Now that his +1 has finished, he's a little bit behind in army supply. I don't know if he could get anything done, but I feel like he should be trying to get something done. But Canary's just going to force the issue himself. Actually moving out and taking the gold 3rd base. We got a little bit of lag here.
I think this is something that's happening to me. My screen has frozen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But at least your internet hasn't gone out. But you might be out of
start crash.
Yeah,
Battle has just crashed on me, so I may not be able to. Well, I know I won't be able to see this.
Okay. Well, you can just provide me some excellent color commentary since you want to actually be able to see what's going on in the game.
Sounds good. Turning to the stream.
Well, yeah, Endersword's only got a few seconds left before it just auto drops him, and then we'll get right back into this game. And like I was saying, Canary actually taking the gold base 3rd right in between the 2 players. I mean, that's a really bold move. He's slightly ahead in army supply, got about a 22 total supply advantage. But if he loses that position, the game is going to swing in Maverick's favor extremely quickly.
Game paused.
And our players resume the game. Cool. So both players scan in their naturals to see what's going on, and Maverick sees that there's nothing there for Canary. So I think he's afraid of this move out, but actually Canary isn't going for an attack. He's just going to set up a forward position here. And I'd love to see him move his tank around to this high ground here, since there's 2 ramps on the side here. That'd be fantastic for defending the north edge. It is vulnerable from the south, but love this position from Canary. This kind of bold play is fantastic. I love this. It's not cheesy in the typical sense. He's not building 7 barracks before his first command center and just trying to kill you with marines. Oh, and Maverick stims out 2 marines, and now he sees what's up. Scans on the gold to confirm. And not sure how he's going to react to this, actually. This position is pretty well held. Yeah, Canary moving his marines down to the south here, so the Maverick can't just move up to this high ground and kill it. That's fantastic here. And Maverick stims the marines. Going to pick up a few here. Kind of flanking his position. Going to get this first tank here on the low ground. Killing the marines on the high ground as well. This is fantastic for Maverick. This is the first stage to taking this position. And Canary not ready to abandon it. Getting ready to turn his command center into a planetary. And Maverick actually moving into position with Viking and a Raven, trying to do a little bit of harass. And now that Maverick has control of the high ground with these Marines, he's going to be able to deny any SCVs from mining here. Picks up a Viking with those same Marines. It's fantastic. And drops some auto turrets in the natural base of Canary to get some damage. And they're going to just be attacking a turret and 1 or 2 SCVs here. Getting 3 SCVs so far. Going to pick up 4 or 5 if Canary doesn't react to this as they clean up those farthest left mineral patches. All right, Maverick preparing his 5 Marines on the right. Maybe going to elevator into the main. No, he's just going to camp that secondary 3rd / 4th base position with 1 Marine to see when Canary decides to take that. Canary's got his Marines in position here to deny this 3rd base for Maverick for a little bit longer. But Canary hasn't been able to mine from this gold base yet at all. Maverick has abandoned his high ground position there. Oh, and the medevac loaded up. He's going to drop on these 2 tanks. The tanks can't do anything. Friendly fire on the 1 tank takes it down. 2nd tank going down, and Canary's in position to put the chokehold on Maverick here. As he stims up into the natural ramp. There's no tank siege for Maverick here. He's going to take out a lot of this bio. 1st tank going down. 2nd tank is just now sieging. Gets off a couple shots. Maverick is losing control of this game very quickly. Canary pouncing on this opportunity. He's got 3 tanks in position, siege now on the natural. He's already taking fire on the SCV line. SCV's dying on the right side, though. Dropped by Maverick with 2 medevacs is getting quite a lot done. Picks up 14 SCV kills of Canary's, but that is not enough. Canary's position is just too strong in the natural of Maverick. Kind of fast-paced ending to that game there.